Talking Luther College football with defensive coordinator and assistant head coach Paul Hoffman, and coach a 28-14 win to open up conference play against Dubuque last Saturday. How'd you get it done?
Our boys went out and executed. We had a pretty aggressive game plan defensively in terms of what we were doing, what we were asking of some of our guys. Really kind of put a couple guys on an island, and they came out and they executed well and took care of business.
And Tyler Rutenbeck, obviously a big offensive threat for Dubuque coming into the game. You held him to 4 catches and right around 45 yards. How were you able to slow down such a big offensive threat?
Well, we kind of based our coverage around him and where he was a good amount of the time, and really just kind of kept him covered up and made sure we had 2 guys or 1.5 guys accounting for him at all times.
And you forced 5 turnovers on Saturday. I know that's a big part of what you do. Seeing you guys practice and seeing you guys in games, how big was that?
That's huge. It's huge for a program. It's huge for a game like that. When you got a great offensive team such as UD and the weapons that they have, that they're going to get yards on you. They're going to get some explosive plays. We did a good job of capping their explosive plays to just 20 to 30 yards and not your 60-yard, the full breakaways. And then we got those takeaways when it was needed. The big one Luke had down in the red zone was they had just busted 2 20, 30-yard runs in a row. They caught us on a couple things, and we didn't execute on one of them, and then let them drive down. We did a quick switch up there in the end zone, red zone, in terms of our coverage, and he was sitting right in spot to go pick that ball and just really eliminated those explosive plays they had.
With the uniqueness of the offensive system, that gets a lot of the attention and the conversation related to Luther football, but defensively, how much better are you guys this year as you compared to where you were last year?
I think we're better this week than we were last week.
Okay.
Better than the week before. We're such a young crew that of talent. We just have good young talent that just needs to mature. And every week we're just getting better with experience and whatnot. I think the defensive has evolved from where we were last year, just from me actually being on the defensive side for the second year in a row for in 16 years. It's been a switch, and just understanding better and understanding where we need to get to. And once you understand a system better, the ability to go ahead and change it and switch things and figure out what's best to run instead of just, I feel safe in this.
And on average, you guys are on the field 26 minutes a game as compared to a lot of other teams that are on the field a heck of a lot more. Second half, you were only on the field 8 minutes on Saturday. How big is that to what you want to accomplish defensively?
Huge. The less we're on the field, the less bad things can happen. Always a good, statement there. That's why I love our offense. When they're moving chains, it's a great thing, because especially an explosive offense, keeping them off the field. We had 1 drive in the third quarter, which I think we gave up a touchdown, and then we only had 2 drives in the fourth quarter. I mean, we had 22 plays, 22 snaps in the second half yesterday, or on Saturday. So that's key. We're gonna slow people down, especially when you have a lead. Then you can just play safe and slow them down if they want to score. If they end up in there, fine. You're gonna slow them up, and the offense gonna go move chains, and we got to go back out there again and keep slowing them down.
And Central, the opponent coming up this weekend. Talk about the Dutch. What concerns you the most about them?
Their running back is unbelievable. That kid can run the ball. He's got some great moves, and they run, about 70% of the time, and they're going to do it, and they're going to hit the play action on you, try to get the big play, and we just got to, same thing. We got to slow them down, stuff up the run as much as we can, and try to contain them. A good back like that averages 190 a game, ish, somewhere in that range, he's going to get his yards. We just got to try to bottle them up as much as we can and keep them away from explosives and try to win first down. That's what every defense does, get them behind the chains a little bit. So that's our plan right now.
So with both philosophies, is the game going to get done about 2:30 Saturday?
It could. I mean, it's 60 minutes to shoot. With that, just cut halftime down to 5 minutes. We'll be out of there by 2. So.
All right. Hopefully you can keep a 0 in the loss column this weekend, Coach. We wish best of luck.
Thanks a lot, Darren.
Paul Hoffman talking Luther College football.